Spaceman is an all-new Netflix film starring Adam Sandler. So today, let's see if this film is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up-and-coming content. 6 months into a solo mission, a lonely astronaut confronts the cracks in his marriage with help from a mysterious creature he discovers on his ship. We have to get this out of the way. First off, this is not a comedy. Adam Sandler is known for a lot of comedies, some really good, some not so good, and he does have some more dramatic roles like Uncut Gems, but this film, the average Netflix watcher will just scroll through Netflix trying to find a movie and will come across Adam Sandler. It's a new film that it may be a comedy if they don't watch the trailer. It's not that at all. This is a very heavy film about reflection and loneliness, and honestly, it's a pretty decent movie with a really good performance from Adam Sandler. He has done a lot of Netflix films. Some of them haven't been the best, but this is a pretty good film. What this film does so well is tackle some really heavy themes as he's 6 months into a solo mission, and he comes across a giant spider named Hanush, and he is voiced by Paul Dano, and both of them have an opportunity to reflect on Jacob's life, his relationship with his wife, played by Carey Mulligan, regrets throughout his life, how he's tackling this loneliness, things that he could do differently with his life. Just a lot of heavy dialogue between the two that is just a huge reflection for this character. The spider himself, right off the bat, is very creepy, very intimidating. The way that they present him, it's not friendly at first. He's lurking in the background, so when you do see this giant spider aboard this space station, you're immediately kind of hesitant on that relationship that slowly develops. But he just wants to know more about humans. And I think this is where a lot of people will lose interest in the movie, because this is a slow burn. It moves at a really sluggish pace. And a lot of that is contributed by Paul Dano. And he is a really good voice actor in this movie. And he's just a really good actor in general. You really feel that curiosity from Paul Dano, the very subtle voice performance, but it moves very slow. And with some of the conversations, it doesn't feel very fast at all. And I think that's where a lot of people will start to lose interest, is how slow the middle half of this movie is. Especially when the spider comes into play, voiced by Paul Dano, it doesn't move at such a pace that may capture people's attention. But I really did like that gradual relationship and how it is a chance for Adam Sandler's character to reflect on his life. You do have some past memories of him and his wife when they first met, and how she's on Earth and she wants to leave him. She is having a hard time dealing with this marriage where he is in space and she is on Earth, and she doesn't know how to tell him. And so he's he's unaware of all of that. But all of that reflection, it's pretty deep for an Adam Sandler Netflix movie. But I did find myself really interested in watching this character tackle loneliness and reflection and his marriage and things that he has regretted and his upbringings. It's really just head on within this movie, and that relationship between the spider and this astronaut is nicely done within this movie. Adam Sandler gives a really good performance. This movie, like I said, does tackle a lot of loneliness, and for the most part of this movie, you're wondering, is this spider just something that he created in his head, and he's just visioning the spider as a way to kind of cope with his time in space, or is it actually this giant spider that's floating around with him? But whatever it is, Adam Sandler does a great job of tackling this more dramatic performance and giving a really good performance. I'm surprised with Adam Sandler, and coming from a more comedic background, he's able to take on these dramatic roles, and it never feels like it's being silly, or I can't take Adam Sandler too seriously because I've known him from Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore and Little Nicky. But when I watched Uncut Gems and this movie as well, I never thought, oh, I can't take him too seriously because he's just so funny in other movies. He does that dramatic role very well, and this is a really good performance from him. Like I said, Paul Dano, really great voice acting, very subtle, calm at times, haunting. It's just kind of all over the place. Carey Mulligan, we have some past moments from her. We see that struggle with her relationship with Adam Sandler. We also do see some highlights to that relationship as well. What he envisions that relationship to be, and what he's left with is the happy moments, and she's on Earth with more of the moments that she finds be challenging, and she wants a separation from him. So what we get for both of the couple is very different from each other. The film also does look really well. The CGI spider is very impressive. This purple cloud that he's investigating and collecting samples and just studying is also very stunning. All of the shots in the space station, it all just looks really good. I was really impressed with the overall cinematography and the CGI within it. It all kind of blends nice together to create a really unique looking space film. But this movie is not going to be for everybody. It moves very slow. It's not a comedy. It's a heavy film about reflection in your life and regret. And it moves really slow with Paul Dano's voice performance, which I did like. But I think that a lot of people will kind of be put off by this film. It's not going to be for everybody, but a lot of people will see Adam Sandler, Netflix. Oh, he's got a lot of great films. Let's watch this comedy. But it's not that at all. I highly recommend checking out the trailer, fully reading the synopsis, because it is a deep film that I did like. I think it could have moved a little bit quicker and had a bit of a faster pace to it. But nonetheless, I do think that Spaceman is a deep film with some really good performances along the way. And a really interesting idea of this spider that wants to know about humans and the beginning and end of life. And is it real or not? A lot of those questions I found to be intriguing throughout the film. So before I give you my score for Spaceman on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit that subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where Spaceman ranks amongst all the other 2024 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Spaceman a B-. Thank you guys for checking out my review for Spaceman, the new Netflix Adam Sandler film. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.